Just when they think they done talking about drama, you realize you're talking about Chris Jericho here. Now, I am trying to hit 4,800 subs before the end of the week. I think I need about 150 more people to hit that subscribe button. And if you don't hit that subscribe button, man, I'm going to do you how MVP allegedly did Chris Jericho on that cruise. That's tough. Now, hit that subscribe button. So, MVP and Chris Jericho is coming out now that apparently they had a little skerfuffle. They had a little altercation on a cruise, Chris Jericho's own cruise back in January of 2020, going on 4 years ago now, before the pandemic. This is it was like him. It was hinted from Brian Last of the Jim Cornette podcast, and he said he couldn't go into too much details. And then I remember like a week or so ago, Cage Match or Ringside News released that there was a altercation on a cruise ship. Now, did we know that Chris Jericho got knocked out? No. Did we know it was about MVP? No. But it's been confirmed by multiple sources, multiple media outlets, and at this point it's kind of getting nasty. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to kind of feel bad for Chris Jericho, sort of. Not really. Actually, I don't at all. Chris Jericho it's been said that he has a drinking problem. Ironically enough, is like this goes on for like decades. It's like CM Punk, ironically enough, bailed him out of jail one time due to his public intoxication. So, this has been a main problem. People known this about Chris Jericho for a very long time, but it's just like at a certain point somebody has to check him, and it looked like he got checked, but I haven't heard of anything. I mean, well, shit, he just had this Christmas incident where he tried to go off on Stephen P. News. So maybe he still has those problems. And then he had the hotel problem in the whole UK. So, yeah, I don't know what going on with Chris Jericho. Like I said in my first video about this whole situation, it just doesn't seem like Chris Jericho is somebody who's happy. And I've seen his wife's Twitter page, and I can't blame him. So I think he needs therapy. I think he is everything that people tried to say CM Punk was, and I find it hilarious that, he called CM Punk a cancer to the locker room, but apparently he's the cancer. And how you get knocked out on your own cruise ship, bro? Like, that is tough. That is super, super tough. Like, you must be feeling like the man. I know you had a couple drinks in you. What, the bubbly, I think. I'm pretty sure you felt away. You felt like you couldn't be touched, and then you ran into somebody who doesn't care. And you got to think about how awkward that is, because you're on a cruise ship. You can't just knock some. It ain't like if you're in a club where if you get in a fight, you can leave the building. You're on a cruise ship. You just got to go on separate ends of the ship. And, if I'm Chris Jericho, you're not leaving that ship until I get my get back. You're not leaving that ship until I'm taking this whole cruise ship down before, I know they had to snatch phones and delete all kind of videos and stuff. And I'm not sure exactly how old MVP is, but I know Chris Jericho is damn near mid-50s. So, they're too old for this. But it is what it is. Every now and then, you're never too old to get knocked out. You're never too old to get humbled. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. That's basically what's been reported. And given the fact that he has a history of needing to be calmed down, needing to be humble when he does get drunk or when he does drink, and he's actually admitted that he has a drinking problem in his book. I've been told he's admitted it in his book. So, I growing up around people who can't control their alcohol intake, I understand it, but get some help, because getting knocked out you would think would be rock bottom, but it just keeps getting worse, and none of this would actually happen if he would stop drinking. Yeah, because you can't convince me he wasn't drinking when he tweeted at Stephen P. News. So, drinking to this day is still getting Chris Jericho in trouble, and it's sad, but it is what it is. You dig your own grave, you gotta lay in it. You poured the cup, you gotta drink it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Chris Jericho got the beats. He got knocked out. He got a playmaker on his own cruise, and that's hilarious to me. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Again, I am trying to hit 4,800 subs before the end of the week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.